Well, we have another question here. Question 6 that says, make a subject of the formula. Question A. So what we have here, let's start with question 1. Let's say 1, we have like V equal to U plus AT. So now we need to make a subject of the formula, okay? So A here, what we can do here is that I prefer to keep the unknown on the left-hand side, okay? So let's just reverse the equation. It's gonna be like U plus AT equal V, okay? Now I can move the U over. That's gonna be like AT equal to V minus U, not U, but this letter U. Now, because I need T, I can divide both sides by T. So I divide by T. I need A, I divide both sides by T. And then T and T will be simplified. And then we can say we have A equal to V minus U over T. Okay, that was question 1. And question 2, we need to make XS, actually, the subject of the formula in the equation V squared equal to U squared plus 2AS. Now, over here, let's just move U squared over, okay? And that makes V squared minus U squared equal to 2AS. And then reverse the order of the equation. It's going to be like 2AS equal to V squared minus U squared, okay? To get the value of S, we can divide both sides of the equation by 2A. You know, if we do that, you have a 2A and 2A falls simplified, and then S will be equal to V squared minus U squared over 2A. Okay, that was question A. Question B. Question B says solve for X in the following equations. All right. Let's take 1. We have like AX plus B equals C. So we need to make X subject of the formula. So I'll first get rid of the B, okay? So it's gonna be like C minus B, okay? And then I can get rid of the A by dividing both sides by A, okay? So this will be X equal to C minus B over A. Okay, that was question 1. And question 2, we have like 3AX equal to 2BX plus C. So in this case, what we do, we can, we need to make X subject the formula, right? Now we have like 2BX here and then 3AX there. So rather move this over, okay? Because it is expressed in terms of X, so this will be like 3AX minus 2BX equal to C. Then we can take X for common factor because it is the common factor here. So I can take X out for common factor, and then this is equal to C. So in the bracket, it will be 3A minus 2B. Now to get the value of X, is when we divide here by 3A minus 2B, and then also by 3A minus 2B. Now we can get the value of X, which is equal to C over 3A minus 2B. Okay, that's question 2. And question 3 says AX squared plus BX equals 0. And then we note that we have X here and X there. We can take X for common factors. And then this would be AX plus B equals 0. Okay. Now, it doesn't really help because we still have another X. Another X there. What can we do then? Okay. All right, there is a property that says that if you have like A times B equals 0, this means that A equals 0 or B equals 0, okay? So this is the property we're going to apply here. This simply means that X equals 0 or AX plus b equals 0. Now we can move the b over, that make ax equal to negative b, and then we can divide both sides by a, and then excuse me, we get x will be equal to negative b over a. Okay, that was question 3, and then we can do question 4. Question 4 is given by 4x squared minus y squared equal to 0. So we need to solve for x. What we can do here is that we can move y squared over. That makes 4x squared equal to y squared. And then note that 4 is a square number. It is like saying 2 squared. Okay, it is like 2 squared, and the fact that we have like 2 squared and squared, that we can write it in the bracket like this: 2x squared, okay, equal to y squared. Then to solve this, we will square root both sides. We square root here, we square root there, and then that will be 2x equal to plus minus, always do that. And then I say that because the square root will cancel the power of 2. Plus minus y. Then to get the value of x, we divide here by 2. We divide there also by 2. So that means x will be equal to plus minus y over 2. Okay. We can also do that by the method of difference of 2 squares, because we have like 2 squares here. It will give the same answer, make plus minus y over 2. Okay. That's question 4, and we can also do question 5. Question 5 says x squared minus 5xy plus 6y squared. Okay, this is the form equals 0. This is the form of a quadratic trinomial. I am going to look at the constant first. Okay, I know the last term is 6y squared, but I just want to consider 6, positive 6 there, and I list all the factors of 6. They are 1 and 6, 2 and 3. 1 and 6 because 1 times 6 makes 6. 2 and 3 because 2 times 3 makes 6. Now ask myself, how can I get from the factors of 6 a sum that will make negative 5? Okay, now let's see. It is possible if I do a positive 1 and minus 6. It makes negative 5. But the product here doesn't make negative positive 6. It makes negative 6. So it cannot be this one. It cannot be this 2. So, but if I take negative 10, negative 3, negative 2 minus 3 makes negative 5. Negative 3 times negative 3 makes positive 6. That's positive 6. That's positive 6. So over here, I will place x in the bracket like that, x in the bracket like that equals 0, and then there I will say negative 2y, and then negative 3y. Now this means that x minus 2y equals 0, or x minus 3y equals 0. Okay, and then this means that x is equal to 2y, or x equal to 3y. Okay, that was question 5. And then question 6, you have like 18 y squared equal to 8x squared. Now, over here, we can simplify the equation. They're both multiples of 2. Okay, if I divide by 2, and then I get 9y squared equal to 4x squared. And they're both square numbers. Okay, let's first switch the sides. It's going to be like 4x squared equal to 9y squared. They're both square numbers. This 4 is like 2 squared, x squared, and 9 is like 3 squared, y squared. So I can write like 2x and then 3y there, like that. Then we can square root both sides. And then knowing that square root will cancel the power of 2. And then that makes that 2x equal to what? 3y, right? Plus minus y, okay? It makes plus minus y. Now, to get the value of x, it's when we will divide both sides by 2, divide by 2, we divide by 2, and then we get x equal to plus minus 3 over 2 y. Thank you. Well, we have another question here. Question C. The question says make the variable that is written in brackets after the formula the subject of the formula. Now, the variable here is A. We need to make it subject of the formula. The equation is there. So, question 1, S equal to N over 2, A plus L. Okay, this is the formula that you see in grade 12 for sequencing series, number pattern. So, but okay, let's just make a subject of the formula. So I prefer to switch the sides. So this is going to be like N over 2, A plus L equal to S. Okay, now to get the value of A, we can I'll write it this way. N over 2, A plus L, okay, equals to S, okay? To get the value of A, we can get rid of everything next to it. Because over here, I have like N over 2, and if I times it by 2 over N, okay, I will cancel N and 2. So I'll do the same also on the right-hand side to maintain the equation. So this 2 and 2 will fall, N and N will fall, and then we have left with A plus L equal to S. That makes now 2S over N. Now, we can just move this L over, and then this will be, A will be equal to 2S. This is not 25, it's 2S over N minus L, okay? Question 2 is the Fahrenheit degrees to, the Celsius degrees to Fahrenheit. This will be F equal to 9 over 5, okay? C plus 32. Now, we need to make C subject of the formula. In this case, what we do, I will let move 32 over. So, excuse me, this will be F minus 32 equal to 9 over 5 C, okay? So, excuse me, we need to treat the side again. 9 over 5 will be equal to 9 over 5 C will be equal to F minus 32. Then we can multiply this by the inverse, okay? We can multiply this by 5 over 9, and then they also multiplied by 5 over 9. So this will be 5 and 5, we simplify, 9 and 9, we simplified, and then we get C equal to F minus 32 multiplied by 5. Okay, let's say 5 here, and then this over 9. Okay. And then we can also do question 3. Question 3, that makes F equal to M V squared over GR. Okay, we need to make G subject of the formula. What we can do, understand that there is an invisible one here. We can apply the what we call cross multiplication property. So we do F times GR, okay, and then 1 times mv squared. So F times GR will be like F GR, and then that makes mv squared. 1 times mv squared just makes mv squared. Then because we're looking for G, okay, so we can divide this equation by FR, then also by FR, and then we'll be left with G on the left-hand side, and then G will be equal to mv squared over FR. Thank you. We have another question here, question D. The question says, make V the subject of the formula, okay? How can I make this V subject of the formula? Okay. because they're fractions, let's write everything with a common denominator, okay? So over here, we times by, okay, let's do it for one side only, okay? Here I'll times by V, and there I times by U, okay? So I times also by V there, and then also times by U over there. So on this side, it will be like V over UV plus U over UV, okay, equal to 1 over F. So this would be like V plus U equal to UV equal to 1 over F. Now that we have the left hand side in a as one fraction, you know, we can apply the okay. What else can we do here? The steps are correct, but it's not really what I wanted to do. Let me do it over this way. We have like 1 over U, okay, plus 1 over V equal to 1 over F. Now let's just make a common denominator here. So our terms by V are times by V, our terms also by F are times by F. Here are terms by U are times by F. There are terms also by U are terms also by F. Over there are terms by V are terms by U, and there are terms also by V and then terms also by U. Then this will make what? It makes V F over U V F plus UF over UVF equal to UV over UVF. Now that the denominator are common in the equation, we can just drop the denominator and consider the numerator. So like a VF plus UF equal to UV. Now we're looking for V, okay? So I can just switch the size of these, okay? These two, and then this would be like VF minus UV, okay, equal to negative UF. Then over there, we have V common, so we can take V for common factor, for the common factor, and then there it's gonna be F minus U equal to negative UF. Then we can divide both sides by F minus U. We divide by F minus U over F minus U, and then this will make V equal to negative UF over F minus U. So that's V. Okay, that's all this was question D. Thank you. We have another question here, question E. The question says make the variable that is written in the brackets after the formula, the subject of the formula. Okay. Question 1, we have like E equal to, MC squared. So we need to make C subject the formula, so we divide by M. Okay, we divide by M also. And then that would be E over M equals C squared, or C squared equals to E over M. Now to get the values of C, we square root because the square root will cancel the power of 2, and then this will make C equal to square root of E over M. Then question 2, we have like V squared equal to U squared plus 2AS. So we need to make U subject of the formula. This will be, we can just move everything here to the left hand side. So that makes like V squared minus 2AS equal to U squared, okay? In other words, U squared equal to V squared minus 2AS. So therefore, U will be square root of v squared minus 2as. Actually, we put the plus minus here and then plus minus there. Question 3. We have f equal to mv squared over gr. Now we need v subject of the formula. So we can understand that there is a 1 here, we can cross multiply. So that makes f gr, because I multiply this f with gr, and then I would multiply 1 with mv squared, okay? So if I start with 1 with m times mv squared, just picks mv squared, because everything times by 1 is that thing. And then we can divide by m and divide also by m. So this will be v squared will be equal to f gr over m, and then v will be equal to the square root of f gr over m. That's there plus minus. Okay, that's it. That was exercise 6. Thank you.